As Ellie progresses in skiing, her skills and her understanding of the environment begin to change.
My daughter, who we got into systematic lessons, then needed a little bit more help with getting up to those steeper hills. And she, because she was getting older, all of a sudden fear was sort of kicking in. She was getting to that age of being 5 years old where, you know, there are monsters under the bed and you sort of see, you start to see fear in your environment. You start to understand that things are separate from yourself. And so all of a sudden those slopes that weren't fearful to her before now pose a higher challenge than she felt internally resourced to deal with. So we got her some lessons, and we got her a coach who really understood where she was developmentally. And I want to share a video with you talking about some of her ski lessons that she had.
Okay, hey there, Ellie.
Hello, Mama.
How's it going?
Good.
All right. Well, you had a lesson today, right?
Yeah.
What did you learn about?
I learned about
What'd you do? What was the little hippo guy telling you about?
he said, "Hello, Ellie. What do we do when the hills get steep?" And I say that we do smiley faces, turns, and turn up the hill. Yes, he says back.
That's excellent.
And also, they're both keys, and also, they're really funny though.
What was the deal with the other guy, Lobster?
It was his first day,
Yeah.
and he was very excited, and he was skiing with us.
And he was skiing with you. Did you get to teach him stuff? What'd you teach him?
I teached him how to do everything.
Very
And
cool.
I know.
Some stuff that you know a lot of stuff already, don't you?
Like sort of jumps.
Oh, doing jumps. You know how to do jumps. Yeah. You're like a little.
You jump with me.
I know. You're like a little jump-seeking missile, aren't you?
With my ski instructor. And
Oh, you did?
Lobster,
No.
We went over a jump.
Your instructor took you on a jump? Oh my goodness. All right. Well, what about the chomp chomp? Can you tell me about that?
Chomp chomp. Whenever we went down the hill, we went chomp chomp because that kept us in the front of our boat. And then when we saw the parking lot, we were like chomp chomp.
Oh, when you ski in the front of your boot, is it easier to ski or harder to ski?
Easier. And also when you go like this or this, chomp chomp.
Yeah.
Chomp, chomp,
Put your hands in front of you and go chomp chomp.
then it's a much easier to ski.
Excellent. And are you practicing that with Mommy and Daddy now after your lesson?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job. Anything else you want to say? Nope. All right. Cool. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Okay, so as you can see there, her teacher's giving her some mental skills that she can use when she's off practicing on her own. She tries to engage with her magical thinking and using characters. She actually had puppets, Hippo and Lobster. And Hippo and Lobster represent two levels of competence, someone who's an expert who can give Ellie some advice, and someone who's a novice that Ellie can teach. And so the ski instructor sort of being very smart in that way, leveraging where Ellie is developmentally in order to get her engaged in the process of practicing and also give her some ways of getting the information that she needs to have that sort of mental model of how she needs to be on the mountain. So she talked about turning up the mountain to help her to stay more parallel as she's skiing down the slope and to know how to slow herself down without using that sort of beginner pizza style way of skiing. Another thing she does is that the instructor provides very sensory motor, concrete guidance on things that Ellie can do that will get her in the right position to ski. So she's trying to get her in the front of her boots because that will help her be more stable and have more control over her skis as she goes down the mountain. But just saying you need to ski to the front of your boots is not something that Ellie will be able to grab hold of and take with her as she's practicing on her own. So what she does is she asks her to put her arms forward and chomp, chomp. So it's, again, a sort of play thing, but she asks her to do something with her body that will force the bottom of her body to do what the instructor wanted. So she's sort of using, helping Ellie to use her body to make gains forward in terms of skiing.